If you aren't in the same situation as someone else, it is difficult to sympathize and understand that person. Now put this concept in the perspective of race. If you don't belong to the minority race, you won't be able to truly understand what offends them and why. Imagine being put in a box and every outlandish stereotype, generalization, and joke about your race was thrown at you. You can't escape the box if people keep continuing to degrade and discriminate as they walk past you with no one brave enough to stop it. And so, the cycle continues. This is a life through a black person's eyes.
All black people like fried chicken.
Y'all thirsty. You want some Kool-Aid? You talk like a white girl.
Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7 is a nigger.
You're pretty for a black girl.
Your hair is so long. Is that weed?
What did God say when he made y'all? Oops, I burnt one.
Black girls aren't on the basketball team because they are too obsessed with the step team.
Light skin's winning.
You're white, just black on the outside.
All black women are loud and ratchet.
Can I touch that? Can I touch that? Can I touch that?
All black women are loud and ratchet.
Is that weed? Light skin's winning.
You're pretty for a black girl. You talk like a white girl. You're white, just black on the outside.
99.9% of all crimes are caused by black people. Black people. Black people.
Hey, you know what God said when he made you? What? Oops, I burnt one.
You can't say that.
Oops, I burnt one is as if to say being black is a mistake. Being a shade any other color than white is a mistake. As crazy as this sounds, it is a product of why it is hard for individuals to accept their skin color, to embrace it, and not deem it as ugly.
All right, class, for our current events topic today, we're going to be talking about the Walter Scott case, where a police officer who was afraid for his life had to do something that maybe wasn't that great, but it was definitely necessary. Does anybody have any thoughts on this topic?
Why are y'all looking at me like that for? Yo, y'all got a problem? This is how I show my support. My people go through this every day. And y'all looking at me like y'all got a problem.
I never said. I come in that right.
When you wear a shirt like that, people are going to look at you.
Of course they're gonna look at me. It's called police brutality for a reason. The people aren't causing the brutality.
The police were just doing what they needed to be safe. It's a hard job to be a police officer.
And it's a hard job to be a civilian running from the police.
Yo, do you have the bio? Yeah. Okay.
Yo, she said that white lives don't matter.
I can support the cause even if I'm not black.
I don't think that's how it works in America. It seems a little odd to me.
It doesn't matter your race. You can support any cause.
Tell him, Antoinette.
Now do you see? Justin and Antoinette chose to wear their Black Lives Matter shirt in order to show support for the ongoing police brutality. Because the teacher and the students shown in both videos are not of the race that is being targeted, they would not understand the severity of the cause. In Antoinette's case, the students are unable to understand why she is supporting a cause that doesn't have to do with her race. Although understandable, in both cases it creates a separation of races, and in this case student and teacher and student and student. While it was hard to stand out against the crowd and wear this shirt, they did it, and in turn was looked down upon.
All right, class, today we're going to be talking about our heritage. That's where your family came from. Does anybody know where your family comes from? Yeah?
My family comes from the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico.
Oh, are you scared?
Of what?
Of when Trump builds a wall. He's gonna throw you and your family out.
Oh, wait, what?
I'm a citizen. He can't throw me out.
A citizen? A legal one? I don't think so.
As this day and age progresses, it becomes a new trend to say racial slurs and think that it's okay. In no way is this acceptable, especially if they are coming from a teacher. These racial slurs have been perceived as funny because they are put in a joking manner, but they can ultimately hurt the person whom the joke is relayed to. Due to the latest news regarding Donald Trump being elected, racial slurs have been emphasized in and out of school with sayings such as, "You'll be thrown back on the boat," or "You'll be put on the other side of the wall." Teachers and students in and out of the school setting are participating in encouraging racial slurs, which is ultimately establishing room for discrimination.
Sis, I love your hair. I love the way.
Thank you. Your hair is so pretty too.
Your hair looks really good.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Is it new?
Where'd you get it?
This is my
Can
real
I
hair.
feel it?
Sure. This is not new. This is my real hair.
Oh, I didn't know your hair could be that long.
Oh,
Wow.
Sorry, where'd you get yours? I didn't mean to be rude.
this is my hair.
Oh, sorry.
You even got short hair like
I can get that long.
Can I touch your hair? May not seem to be as insulting as it sounds, yet when said in the inferencing tone that your hair is either fake or not all yours, it becomes offensive. Black girls with beautiful long hair will often get comments like, "Is that all yours?" As if to say black girls can't have long hair too. These comments are degrading and are generalizing an entire race because of what is perceived through the media. Weave is the new trend, and if you are black, you are automatically assumed to wear it. While in some cases it may be true, when people of the majority race wear extensions, it's not seen as anything other than extensions. It becomes an issue, however, when people tend to act clueless or look down upon certain black hairstyles. Black girls will often feel unappreciative of their hair or themselves for this matter.
Can everyone take out their homework from last night? I need to check it. Have it on your desk when I come around.
I did.
Very good, thank you.
Oh, you did it? Yeah.
Nice job.
This was so hard, but I got it.
Thank you.
It's called homework for a reason.
Thank you. Very nice.
You're bugging.
Nice. Very good.
Can't be too kid though.
Good job. Thank you. Have yours? Thank you. Thank you.
Man, I'm just trying to pass this test.
Nice job.
I'm not worried about this.
Thank you. Thank you.
You don't be doing no work anyway.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
I got higher grade than you.
Is that yours?
My name's right there.
I mean, did you do it by yourself?
Yeah, I did by myself.
Completely. Like, all your answers.
Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure you're always doing your homework in this class.
I always do my homework at home
Make
by
sure
myself.
it's all your work.
It is on my work.
Okay. Make sure.
When black slaves were brought up under their masters, it was forbidden for them to learn anything other than the working trade skills. And because of this, black people have always been deemed as less than others or less intelligent than others. As time went on, that concept became embedded in the mindsets of many people. Many times, students have asked members of BSU who are in honors classes, "Oh, you're in this class?" Inferencing that because they are a minority, they cannot meet the expectations of an honors class. This is an example of how sometimes thoughts in the back of teachers' mind come to light. The teachers thought Elijah did not complete his homework because he is most likely to have copied it, hence the downing of his intelligence.
Hey, what up, my niggas? What?
I know I didn't hear what I just heard.
You heard me. It's just a word.
It's a word that's offensive. You should be careful what you say.
Doesn't matter. It's just a word. I can have the right of speech.
The word nigga is and will forever be a descendant of the word nigger, a derogatory term used frequently during slavery and segregation times to make a black person feel less than a white person. This term is often flown over the head and is not accounted for as the hateful word that it is.
Racial discrimination refers to the practice of treating individuals differently because of their race or color. Unlike bullying, outward racial discrimination is a process in which one person or group of people target to apply a sort of dominance over another group. This process creates tension, separation, and anxiety amongst people. We as a group feel as though there should be more done to prevent this type of discrimination.
In the wise words of Martin Luther King Jr., the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy.
When will we be treated as humans?
When will we be treated equally?
When will we be one? There has to be a time when someone makes a change.
For the betterment of the people around them.
Speaking on behalf of every minority at Scotch Plains Fanwood High School,
we believe that time is now!
As John E. Lewis once said,
if not us,
then who?
If not now,